Hey, this is Cody with Have Freedom Will Travel, and I'm just going to shoot a real quick introduction to the video that you're about to see. We went to Key West and hung out in the Florida Keys for about 2 weeks, and when I was putting the video together, I wasn't really thinking that I'd make it for public. It was really just something for our family to look back on and remember the time that we had spent there in the Keys together. But after the video was made and I was watching it, I felt something stirring in my heart. And it's about a month after we shot the video, and right now we're in Virginia and there's a thunderstorm going on behind me, so I've got to be quick. As I was watching the video, I began to realize that there was really a lot more going on in the video than just our family being in the Keys. Because when I was there, I was talking to Giovanna and I said, you know, I never imagined that I would be here. I never thought that this was something that I could do, right? My world 2 years ago was defined by the town that I lived in and the state that I was born in, right? That was like the boundaries of my world. And then we got this crazy idea to sell everything and move into an RV and travel full time. And now our lives are totally different. You know, I've done international travel, I've traveled all over the country, and my world and my boundaries have just opened up so much. And when I was putting this video together, I realized that there are a lot of other people who are like that, where they have a dream of going to a place like the Keys, and so many people never go, and it's such a beautiful place. You have to go, you have to see it. You know, how many other people limit their world based on what they think is possible, or worse, what other people tell them is possible? You know, 4 years ago, I was living my life by default. What does that mean? That means that other people's purpose was living through my life. Debt is an amazing example of this. You know, in a country where we're the land of the free and all that, the freest people on earth, it's amazing to me how many people don't embrace that freedom and take advantage of it. And debt is that evidence of, you know, the type of fruit that you're bearing in your life. Debt is a proof that you are not free, that you are in a type of bondage, that other people had a purpose for your money and a purpose for your time and a purpose for your life, and you exchanged your freedom to go into that. And so many people are not able to even consider their dreams as a possibility because they're so far in debt that it's just not even on their radar. You know, they're going paycheck to paycheck. They're worried about where the money's going to come from to pay their debt for the next month versus, you know, setting money aside to go on a dream vacation to the Florida Keys or someplace in Mexico or anywhere around the world, or whatever your dream is. I use travel because that's what we're doing. That was our dream. And, you know, a lot of people relate to that. But as you're watching this video, I want you to take a moment to pause and just reflect on your own life and ask yourself the question, am I really doing what I want? You know, is the life that I'm living what I want, and how much of what I'm doing have I constrained to just being what other people have, you know, the limitations that other people have put on me versus what I actually want to do? And if I'm not doing what I want to do, what is it that I want to do? Where would I be? If travel is a dream of yours, where do you want to go? When do you want to leave? What do you want to see? You know, what food do you want to eat? You know, what's something that you've always longed for that you've deferred because you felt like you didn't have any other choice? You know, so just watch this video. This is really just a compilation of, you know, our family realizing a dream. You know, Giovanna always wanted to have a warm birthday. You know, she's a summer girl at heart. She loves the warm weather. She hates the cold. That was a big reason why we left Oregon, is because it's cold there so much of the year. Beautiful state, but a cold and wet winter. So you know, we had this opportunity to be in Florida, and she got a dream of hers, which was to have a warm beach birthday. And it just doesn't get any better than that. I mean, how simple is that? I mean, so many people overcomplicate their dreams too, and they think, well, I gotta have $1 billion or whatever, you know, and they just set these unrealistic expectations for what their dream looks like. But dreams don't have to be complicated, and if your dream is to make $1 billion, by all means go do that. But I'm just saying that a lot of times, in order to find happiness, your dream is really a lot more simple than what you think it is. So enjoy the video. I really want to encourage you to, you know, comment, let me know where you're at with your dream. Are you living your dream, or are you not living your dream? And if you're not, what is your dream? Tell me about your dreams and what you've done to go make them a reality in your life. So go ahead and enjoy, and let us know what you think. Today is March 28th, and it's Giovanna's birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So something that she's always wanted is she's always wanted to have a warm birthday. You know, she was born in Oregon and grew up in Oregon, and in Oregon on March 28th it's always freezing cold and usually wet, so she was never able to have that. And we grew up on the beach over in Oregon in Lincoln City, and so the beach was cold, so she really wanted to have a warm beach birthday. And so today we're in Key West, and we're right here in the harbor. It's super cool. We got the Disney cruise ship right there, and some sailboats and other fun stuff. So Giovanna,
look at this water. It is the most amazing thing. It is the bluest blue.
and it's so clear too.
Yeah. So this has been the most amazing birthday trip ever. We're here for 12 days and we're staying on
We're staying at Sunshine Key RV Resort on Ohio Key, which is about an hour east of here.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. We've seen manatees and we've done barbecues and just really been enjoying the island life. We're looking forward to the wind dying down a little bit and being able to rent a boat and go out on paddle boards and, you know, just really enjoy some of those things we've never gotten to do because it's always been too cold where we lived.
All right, so if you're visiting Key West, parking is usually a bit of a problem because it's hard to find, and when you do, it's usually expensive. So we just wanted to share this cool little spot that we found with you, just right behind us. This is the Key West Eco Center of some sort. I forget the name of it exactly.
Yeah, it's just a little visitor center. There's little exhibits about sea life and island life, and you know, it's cute, but it takes about 20-30 minutes to walk through the whole thing and then you're done. But the really cool part about it is you can just walk from there, just right over here, and there's another museum. This is a Coast Guard museum here. It's on a ship.
Yeah, it's an old Coast Guard cutter from World War II.
Yeah, and it's really neat. It looks well taken care of. It's privately owned. And then right here, there's a water park. Literally just right here. It's a beautiful water park. Lots of picnic space and things like that. And then if you walk further down, I'll just show you really fast.
This is us walking down.
If you walk further down and you look this way, you can see the cruise ships come in, and right there is the Disney cruise ship. Yep. So it's kind of cool to see.
And another cool thing too is, you know, you're in pretty comfortable walking distance from this spot over to things like the lighthouse and one of the Hemingway houses, and it's also right next to Fort Zachary Taylor, which you have to pay to get into anyway, but you know, there's a lot of things that are really close. It's a bit of a walk if you're trying to go over to Mallory Square or some of the historic downtown areas, but it's still a great place to bring the kids and walk around and see some things that are on the kind of the southwest corner of the island.
Southernmost point, and there's a really big long line, so we were just kind of hacking it, and while I had Jordan sit on the little wall right there, and while I was waiting for people to switch, I just kind of snapped it. So it might not be as perfect as everyone else's photo, but we didn't wait in line. It's like Disneyland.
And now everybody else is doing it.
And I don't like the lines at Disneyland, so we started a trend and now everyone else is doing it.
So we were sleeping at the Southernmost. You're in the way, Cody.
Perfect
That's clear. She's sleeping.
of complete and total innocence.
While she's sleeping.
What?
We're at the air show.
Yes.
Yay!
Good morning.
Morning. Doing good. Sorry.
Say hi.
Hi.